Now, I imagine as a parent, there's nothing you wouldn't do for your kids, especially if they were in pain. But this next dad has gone way above and beyond. He may even be the best dad ever.
What chair do you want to sit at?
At first glance, they're your average young family, busy getting on with life.
Good boy.
But Dad Dwayne is on a mission.
It's hard enough having a child when they're normal, but when they've got conditions that need medical attention, it makes it a lot more stressful.
Dwayne and Ashley's eldest daughter, Liberty, was born with two rare eye conditions that have left her blind in one eye and with an abnormally small eye.
The different procedures she went through from 10 days is huge for a normal grown adult. So for her, I guess the advantage she has was she didn't know what was going on with half of it.
Microphthalmia is an abnormality that develops before birth. It makes the eye much smaller than it should be. As the baby grows, it needs special plastic conformers to help the eye socket grow. Eventually, they can be fitted with a prosthetic eye. Initially, Liberty was getting great treatment in Brisbane, but when the family returned to New Zealand, things fell apart.
So the impression was taken of her eye and it got stuck in there. The oculist panicked and pretty much ripped it out.
And I could feel her trembling underneath my arms, and I was the one that was holding her down. I'm sorry. We genuinely felt like we were torturing our child.
Incredibly, Dwayne started watching YouTube videos and experimenting with making Liberty's eyes himself.
Had a lot of failures, and now we're at the point where I can make an eye start to finish that she can wear.
Now, this little family needs your help. Dwayne's been invited to the UK to train as an ocularist, and they need the funds to make it happen.
I'm really, really proud of him. Just blessed to have a husband that will do this for our family and other families and our daughter, and he's just amazing.
Guess what?
I love you.
I love you.
Well, Dwayne and Ashley Collins are at home on the Gold Coast tonight. Dwayne, a lot of dads make their kids lunch or make their beds. You're actually making your daughter's eyes. When you decided to give this a crack, did you think you'd be able to do it?
I always knew I was going to be successful, but I just didn't know how long it was going to take. That was the big thing, so yeah, pretty determined.
You might be the first person I've ever met who backs themselves when it comes to making prosthetic eyes, who's like not a professional. I mean, have you done anything like this before in your line of work?
No, I have my own company here in the Gold Coast, so I do sort of maintenance and commercial sort of aluminium and glass work, so I'm a qualified glazier. And yeah.
Ashley, when you had that very challenging experience with a specialist in New Zealand, how awful was that, and for your family, seeing what was happening to your daughter?
You feel like you are torturing your child when you have to hold her down and essentially stick something in her face that she really doesn't at the time want you to put in there. And once she's finished, it's fine. She's totally normal, but for you, it's a totally different experience as an adult. Kind of just, you genuinely feel like you're torturing this little human being that you've created and love more than anything. So yeah, it was definitely hard and has its moments still.
Guys, it's an incredible gesture to take this on, to learn how to do it. What difference has it actually made to Liberty's life and to your life as a family?
I mean, any parent will do what they can for their child, and I'm at the point now where I can make her eye start to finish, and pretty confident that I can do that every time now for her. So, yeah, it's one of those things you do.
Have you received requests from other people to make eyes for them?
We've got a friend, her boy, he lost his eye through cancer, and they've said that I can make him one, but it's definitely something that I will do. Yeah, it's just getting that confidence now from the course in London, and that's the end goal, is to be able to come back and get something up and running. And it's a long road ahead for us, but we'll get there, so yeah.
Well, if you'd like to help Dwayne to become a trained ocularist, there's a link on our website right now. Dwayne and Ashley, thanks so much for speaking to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Incredible family, gorgeous little girl.
Just to see the pain she was in, though, as a parent, that would be about as hard as it gets.
But you do anything for your children. What a beautiful story. That
Yeah.
you just went and YouTubed it and thought, I'm going to do everything I can to make my little girl happy.
Good on them.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment.